The fashion industry is the second largest polluter of the planet, coming only in second to the oil industry as the most damaging industries to the environment. The high demand for new clothes at a cheap cost with fast fashion has only increased the negative environmental impact of the fashion industry. Hi, my name is Mariana and welcome to my channel. Before you go ahead in this video, please subscribe so you get an update of all new videos on the fashion industry. From the fumes emitted from the toxic chemicals during the manufacturing process that can cause insanity, nerve damage, increase risks of heart diseases, and cause a stroke.
When everything is concentrated on making profits, what you see is that human rights, the environment, workers' rights get lost.
To water pollution and increasing levels of textile waste. Factories in China, Indonesia, and India expel the resulting toxics straight into waterways, creating severely polluted rivers. One of the most famous ones is the Yamuna River in India, where it's so polluted that no animal life can sustain. But it is believed to be a goddess to the Hindus, bringing good health and prosperity, so they continue to use the river in their religious rituals.
The condition of the liquid has changed. It doesn't have any properties of water left.
If you'd like to know more about water pollution caused by the fashion industry, there's a great documentary called River Blue that really explores amazing details on everything you need to know about this. The good news is that the fashion industry is changing, moving towards ecological and holistic principles. Companies and consumers are searching for ethical and sustainable fashion.
For me, I want to bring a message, which is veganism and that there doesn't have to be torture in fabulous fashion.
To be stylish and sustainable all at the same time.
Which are focused on using materials from environmentally friendly sources, ensuring that products are manufactured in factories that have safe working conditions and do not exploit the workers. A big part of that is eco-friendly fashion.
Buy less, choose well, make it last. Because we don't need so much.
Which is a term for goods and services considered to inflict minimal or no harm to the environment by using fibers not grown or produced with damaging chemicals and fabrics not colored with harsh dyes or paint. Eco-friendly is just a part of sustainable fashion. It talks exclusively about the environment. It does not include ethical working conditions. For example, clothes made with organic cotton or hemp, or clothing that has been organically dyed with vegetables. It can also be recycled clothes, like the brand Freytag, who believe in the trend of slow fashion. They take vintage clothing, deconstruct it, and turn it into a new fabric by blending with new fibers, new fabric, and other types of materials to create new designs.
Pre-loved is, I always say, is an incredible clothing concept. What we do is we take vintage clothing, turn it into fabric, and then we blend that with new fabric, with dead stock materials, overrun materials, pretty much whatever we get our hands on to create new clothing that is truly unique.
Their initial idea was taking something old and turning it into something new, but over time, they became a very respected environmentally friendly brand. A lot of times we confuse eco-friendly and vegan. I do it all the time. A lot of the confusion comes from the advertisement of clothing brands who are trying to take advantage of the eco-friendly trend and pass vegan as eco. Vegan products is not always eco-friendly. Just because something is not killing animals, it doesn't mean it's not hurting the environment they live in. You can buy a vegan bag, but the manufacturing process can cause as much damage or more than a leather bag.
Polyester is now used 4 times as much as cotton. This is a man-made, energy-intensive fiber that's made up of microplastics that continue to find their way into our oceans and into our food systems.
To be absolutely sure your products are eco-friendly or sustainable, it goes back to values and beliefs. As I mentioned in my last video in the fit section that you can click here to check it out, it is very important to do your research and know the values of the companies you support. Sustainable and eco-friendly brands make it very clear they're pursuing projects to protect the environment.
They provide a lot of information about what they're doing to ethically source diamonds and gold and silver. So it's a very responsible brand. Not only beautiful, but very responsible.
For example, the brothers Daniel and Marcus, who founded the company Freytag. They started because they needed a messenger bag, but couldn't find one that was as durable as they liked. So they created a bag out of the tarps from trash trucks.
I was art student and I wanted to have a waterproof messenger bag, and I couldn't get one. And so it was the brainstorming with my brother and the living situation in Zurich. So we came up with the idea to use used truck tarpaulin to produce bike messenger bags.
Nowadays, they have also expanded to a clothing line where they combine stylish with sustainable. And since they couldn't find a fabric that was 100% biodegradable, they created their own fabric. Created from bass hemp and flaxseed are 100% biodegradable and organic, leaving behind no toxic residue.
Hemp and flax are grown in Normandy in France. The fibers are spun into thread in Italy and then woven into fabrics there as well. Finally, the garments are stitched together in Poland. This t-shirt returns to the soil and could provide the organic matter to grow another hemp plant one day. This one was composted for 2 months.
So do you think all this information was too much for you to handle, or was it just enough? Let me know if you'd like me to talk more about eco-friendly fashion. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!